Yeah, okay. Maybe coach can give us a reflection on the game.
Yeah, guys, I thought it was a difficult game. Last week we played a better game against Swallows. We were able to push the ball around because Swallows is like that as well. They're not losing their identity, but today we played against a team that gives you a hard time. They play on the second ball, they play the long ball, and they run. And us coming from Johannesburg, sometimes the Polokwane heat is a little bit different. But like I say, we didn't play our best football, but we were able to identify that yes, we can play or we can win against this type of opposition. And when you do that, then everybody's happy because at the end of the day, we get the 3 points, we go back home, and we can take the game and we can analyze it and we can identify the moments within the game where I think we could have been better. For example, I thought there were times when we could have killed the game when our centre backs and our left backs and our right backs had the ball, where we could have played better coming out. But we always looked like we wanted to play the through ball, which was far too early. Because they win the ball and they pump it up front and they came at us again. Second half, yes, we had to defend a lot. We had to do a lot of defending. But did they have any clear-cut chances against Bruce? I don't think so. I think in the first half they had two very, very good chances. But Bruce is paid to be the goalkeeper. He's paid to save the goals, and he did that. But credit has to go to Modi, who scored his second goal like that. So I give him credit for that.
Coach, but the second successive clean sheet also should be a confidence booster along with the second successive win.
Yeah, in some moments, yes. I think we get in there. But like I say, if it was the same win like we did against Swallows, then we can say we're building on the type of play we have or the type of play we want to have going forward. But when you have to play against a team like this, it's a whole new perspective. We have to also go back home and say, how do we play against a team that plays like this? Because there could be one or two other teams that play similar, play the long ball and play on the second ball. So we need to be able to do that. But we also need to make sure that we're able to keep on stitching the Kaizer Chiefs cloth.
The fans out there very happy. I saw you there. You were also showing them that they must also cheer the boys.
Yeah, well, that's what we always want. We always want them to cheer our boys, win or lose, because we are trying our best. It's not like we sitting back at the village and twiddling our thumbs. We know they come out in numbers. We know they pay their money, their hard work money, and we want to inform them that we also do a lot of hard work, and sometimes football can be cruel to both sides. So we have to accept a loss sometimes, and we have to accept the wins that comes with being a Kaizer Chiefs fan, or a Kaizer Chiefs employee, or a Kaizer Chiefs football player.
Coach, how difficult or how easy was it to get everybody to be focused for today's match on the pitch, following everything that happened with Itu last week? The announcement that he will be on as well.
I think that is something that has to be big credited to the management of this team, and that doesn't mean Cavin Johnson. It means Jessica, it means Kaizer, it means Kimiso, it means Gerald, it means Bobby, it means Vina. All of us put together how the club inside the village is able to control that type of news, because we all know Itu is a big part of this team, but in the end we're able to calm the players and make sure that they realize what is happening. And all of us are not perfect. That's the one thing we have to know. Whatever happens to some of our players, or whatever happens to some of the players outside, whatever happens to players after they play, we're all not perfect. And things happen like this, and we're just grateful that you work for an organization like Kaizer Chiefs, and they're able to say, you know what, we will help you. So that is what I am grateful for, is that the club statement says, we are going to help you. I told you once before, this club is run by a man that should be walking with presidents.
Two wins on the trot, coach. Is it a sign of things gradually coming together?
I think we're just doing a good job. When it's 15 wins, then we talk again.
Coach, can I ask about Ranga? Obviously, his role that play today was very good, but when he came off, seemed frustrated. Obviously, as a striker, he wants to score. What do you say to him to keep doing things right?
Mazol, I have to go back and make sure his head is clean, because you know what strikers are like. Strikers are like goalkeepers. They are mad. Sometimes they are mad. They want to score goals because that's what fuels their football body when they score goals. And yes, I think he should have scored one. He had a nice chance. He made it himself. He put it on his left foot. I thought if he just was a little bit calmer, the right side of the goal was open, but he tried to take a snapshot. If he just pushed it in, it would have been a goal. But not to be today. And yes, he does come from an area where he scored, I think, 12 or 13 goals in the season. So all that stuff, as far as the striker is concerned, normally plays on your mind. But the big thing that he has to realize is that he's not playing for Marumo Gallants anymore or for AJ United. He's playing for Kaizer Chiefs. And that comes with so much pressure. Besides being a good player, besides being a good person, that comes with a lot of times, because every game you play, whatever centre back you're playing against, is not going to play at 50%. He's going to play at 150%. So you have to up your game to 200%. And that's the difference.
And speaking of strikers, will we see Ashley before the end of the year?
I pray, guys. I pray that we see him before the end of the year. He's almost there, I know. I'm sure some of you guys saw him with us today, but he was doing the social work, social responsibility from the team. So it's not, we brought him with to show you that he's ready. No, he's about 2 weeks off.
Coach, do you have any idea what was happening with Vuma there? He even got a yellow card for what the referee claimed to be time-wasting tactics.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Mina hayas mfwetu. Mina hayas. Thanks, guys.
Well done today.